Hi there, you must have heard that it's very good to have a good mentor, that mentorship is one of the keys to fast track your success. So how do you attract quality mentorship? I want to give you a practical case study here, how to attract quality mentorship. One of the first things to do is to decide on who you want to mentor you. And once you decide, begin to look for how you can be an asset to your mentor rather than be a liability. Think of how you can add to your mentor rather than take. Adam Grant wrote a book called Give and Take, and he says that givers succeed more than takers. See how you can give to your mentor. That way, your mentor does not see you as a liability or a pest or a parasite. A mentor will even appreciate spending time with you, especially if the mentor is a good mentor. A good mentor is not somebody that just wants to take from you. A good mentor wants to give as well. And that's why you should be very genuine about who you want to mentor you. Make sure you have a strong passion with the person. Make sure that both of you have the same values, or most of your values are values that correlate with each other. There's an agreement in values, there's agreement in virtue and destination. Now, let's say your mentor has a great book that this book would be good if he had a workbook. This book would be good if it had a seminar. Hi there. Would you like to break limiting patterns in your life? Would you like to discontinue habits and build new habits? Would you like to have a positive mindset? Would you like to increase your proactivity, stop procrastination, strengthen your willpower? I'm facilitating a class on reprogramming the subconscious and building discipline. In those two classes, you'll be able to find the tools, necessary tools, to achieve these things and make these things possible. You see, I'm a testimony to the things I'm going to be teaching at these programs. I was able to use some of these tools to beat depression. I overcame suicidal thoughts and tendencies using these tools. I've been able to form new habits and build an amazing pattern of achieving great things in my life. Now, I was able to use some of these tools to memorize 14 books of the Bible. I was able to use some of these tools to overcome my addiction to football, to overcome an addiction to sugar and carbonated soft drinks. And I'm inviting you to take part in this training. In this training, you will learn these tools and you'll be able to create the life you want. Scan the link in the description, and I look forward to seeing you. Do have an amazing day, and bye for now. To go with it, or a movie. Let's just assume that you're a lover of books, you're a lover of writing plays. You have somebody who you want to mentor you, and the person has written a book, and you say, okay, I can write a workbook that can help this book become better. I can write a play that can help this workbook become better. And guess what? By doing so, you can even now suggest to this mentor that, oh, I have done a workbook for your book. Here it is. That way your mentor sees you as an asset. That way, you have created a way in which you can be an asset to your mentor. And I'll give you an example. There's a music executive called Sean Puffy Combs. Of course, he's been in the news for the wrong reasons, for RICO charges and all that. But I'm focusing on the good things he did that made him to become a record executive. Now, Sean Puffy Combs started out wanting to have a mentor, and that mentor was a man called Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell is late, but he was the founder of Uptown Records. Uptown Records eventually went on to produce and marshal the music careers of icons like Mary J. Blige and Jodeci. Now, what did he do? He went to Uptown Records and said, I would like to intern. I would like to be an intern. An intern is somebody that works just to learn and to give. They don't really work because of the money. So he said, I would like to be an intern, and he was allowed to intern at the company. Now, as an intern, he was making himself available to serve as much as possible. On one occasion, when they were going to have a party, he volunteered to clean the swimming pool. Can you imagine? He volunteered to clean the swimming pool. Now, guess what happened? As an intern, he rose up the ranks from being an intern to becoming the head of A&R, artist and repertoire, people that manage artists. As the head of A&R, when the company was in a state where they didn't know what to do, they had signed Mary J. Blige. They didn't know how to give her a distinct style. He was able to come up with a distinct style, queen of hip hop and R&B, so that she doesn't sound like Anita Baker, so that she doesn't sound like, all the other acts of that time. So he was able to distinguish himself. So he always added value. And by doing so, it was easy for him to be mentored by Andre Harrell. Now, guess what happened? Eventually, Puff Daddy became more successful than Andre Harrell. Can you see that the way to get in is to create value? And for you to create value, you must study your mentor very well. When you study your mentor, you will now see areas where you can create value for your mentor. If you don't study a mentor, how will you know lapses, areas where the mentor needs help? For example, your mentor may just need somebody who can organize their itinerary. I'll give you an example. I know a woman who wanted to be mentored by Pastor Adeboye. This was in the early 90s. You know what she did? She noticed that Pastor Adeboye's books had some typographical errors, and she went and volunteered that I can proofread your books, sir. I'm a professional in that area. And that was it. That was how she got in. It was able for her to be mentored by Pastor Adeboye. So, see, there are many areas that you can come in as a mentor to a person. That's how to get quality mentorship, and not just to get quality mentorship, to make sure that you have the ear of your mentor, you have the time of your mentor, you are able to learn so many things. I hope this works well for you. Do have an amazing day. Bye.
Hi there, I'm
Adekomi Olusonya, publisher of the Immersion Bible, and I will get you addicted to the Word of God. Line upon line, precept upon precept. If you want access to any of my books, products, training or coaching services, scan the link right here. And Kemi sends her love. Do have an amazing day, and bye for now.